In 2025 alone, Malaysians have lost 2.7 billion ringgit to online scams. Police have also uncovered hundreds of thousands of files linked to child sexual abuse material, and over the past few years, tens of thousands of posts involving cyberbullying and harassment have had to be taken down. All of that paints a pretty clear picture of the kind of online environment people are dealing with right now. And that's essentially what the Online Safety Act 2025 is meant to address. The law took effect on January 1st, and what it really changes is how platforms are regulated. Before this, most platforms were operating based on their own internal rules about what counts as harmful. Even when content or accounts were flagged, action wasn't always consistent or fast. Now, platforms that host or spread user content, including foreign ones operating in Malaysia, have legal responsibilities when it comes to online safety. One thing that keeps coming up is this idea that most content gets taken down anyway. And that's true to an extent. Between 2024 and 2025, platforms removed about 92% of the posts flagged as harmful. But the thing is, it still left more than 58,000 harmful posts online. So even a small gap in enforcement can mean thousands of harmful posts that people are still exposed to. Another key point in this law is child safety. That's actually one of the core pillars of ONSA. Platforms are expected to take steps to limit children's exposure to harmful content and risky interactions. Things like how content is recommended, what settings are on by default, and who kids can interact with online. The idea is to reduce harm earlier, instead of only reacting after something bad has already happened. In terms of scope, ONSA covers serious categories of harm. Things like scams and financial fraud, child sexual abuse material, harassment and abuse, violent or extremist content, and material that encourages self-harm among children. Instead of just looking at individual posts one by one, the law focuses on how platforms manage risk at a system level, how content spreads, how it's amplified, and how people report problems. At the same time, there are limits. The law does not apply to private one-to-one messages. It does not allow mass surveillance, and it does not criminalize lawful speech or political expression. There are also safeguards, like notice requirements and appeal processes built into how enforcement works. So ONSA isn't going to fix the internet overnight. It's not a silver bullet, but it does change where responsibility sits when online harm spreads, and puts more of that responsibility on platforms rather than just users. Now that the law is in force, the real test is how platforms actually adapt and how consistently the rules are applied over time. Narotha Raja, FMT.